Okay, this ain't middle of the mile shit. This ain't middle of the mile shit. This that real custom shit. Custom shit, everything. Let's check out the
Alright, welcome back. Last time I cooked a pork butt, and this year you can see it's running pretty even on both sides, and it's got like a really nice cooler sweet spot right in the center. And as you can see, this pork butt turned out awesome. Now let's get to some other cooks. Like you've seen before on a couple of my videos, I use some lump charcoal to get started, and start by just getting this thing opened up as wide as it goes. Get the rear vent open as wide as it goes, and let's put some flame to it. You don't have to do it this way. You can always use a charcoal chimney to get your coals started. Alright, now that we got the fire started, let it cook for a little bit, and I'm going to show you how I clean up the grill grates. I just use any type of cooking spray, get a little bit of oil on there after it's started up, a little bit of heat in the chamber, and a little bit of foil, and scrub it down. And if you have semi-used clean foil from other cooks, you can use it to scrub your grill grates. It's not going to hurt. I don't like wire brushes because I don't like the chance of wire bits getting in around the food. And then I just wipe it down with a paper towel. Real simple, you can see. After I get it all clean and wiped down, I just use the same oil, spray it down, and then I let this pit come up to temperature. Now that we got a minute while this thing comes up to temp, I'm going to tell you a little bit about like why I made it the way it is. The height, it's a little bit higher than what you normally see, and it's just for being comfortable. You're not bent over when you're cooking on this thing. You don't have to bend way over to load firewood into it. It's built nice. The smoke doesn't come back into your face from the stack. You don't have to worry about that type of stuff. And also, bringing this thing up to temperature with the thickness, that 3/8 inch steel, it holds temperature like a champ. As you can see here, I like to take the temperature above. I wanted to get it like right around 350. So I take it above, get my coal bed set, and then I back it off. And then I'm going to see if I can just like let it ride up to 350. The closer the better, but you know, we'll see how it goes. And if it chooses this temperature, I'm going to run it at this temperature. Also, the way this thing is built, the size of it, you actually have more cooking space than you would on an average like Oklahoma Joe's, and it's also built way better than any big box store smoker that you could possibly find. This thing is actually really surprising for a smaller pit. I enjoy my other pits, but this one is actually really nice. As you can see, it's creeping up to 350, and soon we'll see. One thing I haven't talked about is the size of the grill grates. The grill grates that I put in here, they're stainless steel. They're 15 by 42, and they're removable section by section, easy to clean. That's how I like it with these. And the cook chamber has a 15 by 20, I think 21 or 22. I'm not quite sure. It might be the full length. Later on in the video, you'll get to see me use the cowboy firebox, and it turned out really good. Well, yeah, it turned out good. Another thing, these thermometers, the Tell True, so far, it's been spot on. I used to use the Oklahoma Joes. I've used some other cheaper ones. The cheaper ones that I had used before, they were like a blue, white, and red. They're not bad. They actually hold temperature really good. But the Oklahoma Joes, recently, they've been completely off. So I switched it up to these Tell Trues, and I do not regret it. They're a little bit more expensive, but sometimes you can find better deals on Amazon. I got this one for like 44 bucks. Yeah, it sounds kind of harsh, but you know, it's not bad. And it's very accurate. Alright, as you can see, this thing is burning nice and clean. Really nice convection with this cooker. You can see the fire just rolling. Now that this thing has come up to temperature, I'm going to get ready to put some chicken wings on here for my hot spot test. But remember me telling you about that sweet spot right in the center where it's really nice for cooking? I'll show you here in a second. Watch. You can see how the smoke is curled on both ends of the smoker, and then there's like that center section. I don't know. I didn't design it specifically for that. I just kind of got lucky. And so far, this thing's been cooking great. And we're going to find out here with this hot wing test. And I know you're probably like fast forwarding and wondering when I'm going to get to the hot wing test, but I'm just kind of taking this time to show you how this pit kind of works. You can see in the temperature gauge how steady this thing actually runs once it's up to temperature. And I'm still kind of learning it too, just to kind of pass the information on to the possible buyer. You know, this pit is going to be for sale. And the person buying it, I just want to show them multiple cooks, how I seasoned it, how I built it, and it's kind of a step-by-step on how their pit was made. And I'm kind of enjoying learning on a small pit again. It's really nice. It's still up to temperature. I just threw some more logs on there. You can see they're not huge splits. It's been running nice and even. Almost 350 degrees, just chilling. You can see with the vent open, it lights them up real quick. Just listen to this thing run. Alright, now I'm going to show you that I got some dirty smoke going on. I'll shut the draft right off. You can see how it goes down, and then when I open it wide open, I can clear that cook chamber of dirty smoke almost instantly. Alright, now I'm going to get this thing loaded up with chicken wings, and we're going to see how it goes. Invited my good friend Brad over. He's the one that made me my handle for my 60-gallon cooker. Checking out maybe my next build, who knows. Picked up a nice tank, could be somebody's next smoker. I don't know, let me know. There it is, I got them spread out, not super even, whatever. You can see there, the hot spot, kind of expected, but it's actually not taking up much real estate. I don't mind it. Let's see how it goes. We'll get the coal bed stirred up, get some logs thrown in there. Now we're just going to sit back and watch it cook. If you can, keep an eye on that temperature gauge and you'll see it doesn't take long to get back to temperature, even though I just loaded it down with cold chicken wings. And also, it stays pretty steady. Running clean and efficient. Can't ask for much more. And you can see here, running a little warm on the end, real nice in the center, and actually running a little bit warm on the other end. And that's because where a collector would come in and be a lot nicer on a flat end cooker, but you can see the chicken wings, they turned out perfect anyways. It doesn't really matter when they look like that. And let's do some ribeyes. Oh yeah, that's where that went. Oops. We're gonna do some ribeyes. I'm gonna do some reverse sear style, some smoked ribeye. It's always nerve-wracking videotaping myself cooking steaks because this is real 50-50. It's gonna turn out great, or I'm gonna kind of look funny. It is running a little warm. I should have it about 275 degrees to get it like a nice smoke. And when you see that type of smoke right there, that's about what you want. Some people will be like, oh, that's dirty smoke. No, for a smaller pit, it's actually not that bad at all. You can see the steaks have some nice color on them already. And we'll get these probed. This one is perfect. Getting ready to take this off to rest. Yeah, that one's overshot. Yeah, that one's pretty good. That one's definitely overshot. So I'm going to pull these off and let them rest, and I'm going to get my coal bed ready, and we're going to sear these off. And I might be sacrificing sear for cook quality. Pieces like that log there won't break down fast enough. So what I'm going to use is this half burnt down log. I'll get rid of that one too, but what I have left there, that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to add some more lump charcoal, and we're going to let that burn up and get up to temperature. You can see the grill grates there, nice level for searing, and we're going to find out. Alright, we're going to get it revved up here. And I was a little impatient. This is a total rookie move here. My coals were not quite ready, as you could hear when I put them on the grill grates. Yes, I was cringing and dying on the inside while you guys laugh at me and roast me in the comments. Please like and subscribe. This is where I started crossing my fingers and hoping. I totally forgot to open up my firebox door, and we'll see here in a second. I'll probably figure it out. One thing you can see on these steaks, they got a really nice smoke on them. The edges are nice and crisp. You can tell there's a lot of flow inside this pit. It's right about there. I knew I kind of effed up on it. But you can tell they got a real nice even smoke across the board. I'm really kind of happy with how this thing runs. I just need to learn how to cook a steak. I'm just being hard on myself. There we go. I figured it out now. I mean, look how thick that firebox is. 3/8. This thing holds some temperature. And I really like the bluing it got. Just natural patina. And you can see already, yep, I'm going to be sacrificing sear for cook quality, because I'm not overcooking these. Definitely not going to overcook them. I'll leave a link in the description for my thermometer. That thing is awesome. It's a 1 second read, and yeah, can't go wrong with something like that. It was only like $50, I believe. As you can see, this cowboy firebox is actually working really well. Searing these steaks up, I just overshot the temperature a little bit on the reverse sear, which, you know, my temperatures were a little hot. Just don't do what I did. Alright, I guess they didn't turn out that bad. They don't look too bad. They got edge to edge perfect medium rare. They made great wraps the next day. And if you're interested in this pit, you can contact me on Instagram or Facebook. And like always, thanks for watching.